Hey everyone! Today we're diving into the Cupra Formentor, a bold step from the Spanish performance brand that's shaking up the SUV world. This isn't just another crossover, it's a statement piece that turns heads, and spoiler alert, it's got the performance to back up those looks. Let's start with that design. The Formentor looks like it was carved by someone who really understands what makes a car beautiful. Those sharp creases, that sloping roofline, and those aggressive proportions make most other SUVs look like boring boxes. Even if you're not sold on that tribal tattoo-inspired Cupra badge, you can't deny this thing has presence. But let's get to the good stuff. Under the hood, you've got options, lots of them. Starting with a 1.5-liter turbo, pushing out 150 horsepower, all the way up to the range-topping 2-liter with 310 horses. There are even a couple of plug-in hybrids if you want to balance performance with efficiency. Step inside, and you're greeted by one of the most interesting interiors in its class. The high center console and bronze accents create a cockpit feel that screams performance. The massive 12-inch touchscreen dominates the dash, and while it looks fantastic, we need to talk about those touch-sensitive climate controls. They're a bit fiddly to use while driving, and honestly, sometimes you just want a good old-fashioned button. Space-wise, it's actually pretty decent. The back seats can handle real adults, not just small kids, and the trunk will swallow about 450 liters of stuff. Sure, you can get more practical SUVs, but then you'd be missing out on all this fun. We spent most of our time with the top-spec 310 horsepower version, and wow, does it deliver. 0 to 60 happens in just 4.9 seconds, but straight-line speed isn't even the best part. This thing handles. Switch it into Cupra mode, and the steering weights up perfectly. The suspension tightens, and suddenly you're carving through corners with the kind of precision you'd expect from a hot hatch, not an SUV. The driving position is interesting. You sit way lower than in most SUVs, which helps it feel more like a sports car. Some might miss that commanding view of the road, but trust me, you'll appreciate it when you're attacking your favorite back road. Tech lovers will appreciate the standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the digital gauge cluster that lets you configure it just how you want it. Safety kit is solid too, with adaptive cruise control and automatic emergency braking standard across the range. Now what about the price? The Formentor starts at around £32,000, climbing to about 50 grand for the full-fat performance version. That's not cheap, but it undercuts similar performance SUVs from premium brands, and you're getting a lot of car for your money. So what's the verdict? The Cupra Formentor isn't perfect, the infotainment can be frustrating, the boot isn't huge, and those touch controls might drive you nuts sometimes. But you know what? None of that really matters, because this is an SUV that makes you smile every time you drive it. It looks fantastic, drives brilliantly, and proves that practical family cars don't have to be boring. If you're shopping for a performance SUV that stands out from the crowd, the Formentor deserves a spot at the top of your list. It's a proper driver's car wrapped in a practical SUV body, and that's a combination that's hard to beat. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more car reviews, and let me know in the comments what you think about the Cupra Formentor. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.